To get the best price for your business, you've got to prepare your business for sale. And to help you do that, I've put together this video. It captures some of what I've learned from successfully selling businesses right across the country. Now, good preparation leads to a significantly improved outcome, a higher price, a shorter time on the market, and fewer post-transaction requirements. The best time to sell your business is just before its peak. Your business will look far more attractive to a buyer while still showing signs of growth. Now, there are some things you can do to make your business more attractive, to stand out from the rest and give you a better chance of getting a top dollar at sale time. Generally, buyers will ask for 3 to 5 years of financial statements as part of their due diligence. Buyers like to see year-on-year growth with consistent or growing margins. Now, the reality is that most buyers will require some form of finance to purchase your business. They'll look to use bank or other lending, as this makes the process of purchasing far more efficient for them. So your accounts are very important. Accounts showing little profit are great from a tax point of view, but not good when it comes to determining the value of the business you've built. The valuation a buyer places on your business will be based on your financial statements. Therefore, it makes sense leading up to a sale to focus on growth and profitability. Any steps you can take to simplify your business and better position your company for a buyer will improve its valuation. Now, this might mean changing the structure of the business, solving capacity issues, or putting better systems and processes in place. Think about how to position your business to be as simple as possible for a new owner to take over. A purchaser will want to be assured that the business won't collapse the moment you walk out the door. The less dependent on your business on you, the more valuable it will be to a buyer, and the more likely you'll be able to exit without a lengthy transition. If you currently play a critical role in day-to-day operations, look for ways to hand off some or all of your duties to other staff members prior to selling. Now, this might mean transitioning customer relationships to others or giving more responsibility to your management team. If you build a structure that allows the business to run independently, it will be a significantly more attractive acquisition proposition for any buyer. Perhaps the most important determinant of value is the extent to which a buyer can predict revenue and, of course, profits. Post-transaction, in other words, future maintainable earnings. Businesses with lumpy sales, whether project-based, seasonal or otherwise, tend to be discounted. Businesses with highly predictable revenue will command a higher valuation multiple. So track your sales in detail by product, by service and by sales method. Repeat sales, advertisements, promotions, etc. Know your marketplace. Take copies of published articles about your industry, products, competitors, understand your outgoings, and be ready to explain changes in sales, GP, or one-off expenses. Keep straightforward, accurate financials. One of the first steps a buyer will take is to review 3 to 5 years of profit and loss, cash flow, and balance sheet statements. It's important that you have these statements available, that they provide a true picture of your business's financial state, and of course, they are up to date and current. Now, in the period leading up to a sale, businesses should make sure they are keeping up with the basics, including regular stock takes, reconciling bank statements, and properly accruing expenses and revenue. Now, while audited financials are not necessary and they're quite rare for small businesses, buyers look favourably upon those prepared by an external accountant. While most business owners look to expense everything possible to keep profit and taxes to a minimum, a lower profit on your books will translate to a lower business value at sale time. So how do we get around that? Be prepared to recast your financial statements to reflect adjustments for what you take out of the business in terms of a salary, health, car, maybe a boat, expenses, travel, etc. Accounts showing little profit are great from a tax point of view, but not good when it comes to determining the value of the business you have built. You will want to show purchasers your business in the most favourable and profitable light possible. Now you need to address risk areas. Now some risk areas for a buyer might include customer or supplier concentration, any legal issues, old equipment, insufficient IP protection, or a lease without an option to renew. Address any stumbling blocks with documentation including non-assignable leases, contracts, licenses, supplier agreements, or key staff issues, and plan a strategy to explain the effect of these on the business. Now think about this, a buyer is unlikely to buy your business if they think that you, as the owner, are smarter than they are. They will want the business to be smart. The smart must be in the business, and that's usually seen in the form of systems, procedures, manuals, operations, etc. Now ensure that your operation manual details the current daily operation of the business and be able to demonstrate that your staff handle the day-to-day tasks because of their training and the information contained in those manuals. Make sure all your systems are documented and linked to procedures and the staff are well aware of all of them. Too many non-performing assets can make a business difficult to sell. Businesses with excess stock or assets should sell off those excess right now. This will make the business more attractive, remove the inevitable arguments about deferred maintenance and outdated or aged stock. So compile a full list of current assets and inventory that the business needs to function. Now this should include a depreciation schedule to determine the age and value of current assets, age stock report, and lists of stock on order. Business owners are optimistic. Were they not, they probably wouldn't have gone into business in the first place. Now, optimism leads to inflated expectations. Now, this is obvious when a seller expects a buyer to pay for potential earnings. If an owner wants to be paid for the potential in their business, they need to trade the business to realize that potential and show the results in the financial statements. In most cases, both buyer and seller will benefit from these increased earnings. The seller gets a higher value for the business when they sell, while a buyer has a greater financial strength to attract financing and a base on which to grow the business further. So dig out your business plan, pull it out of that bottom drawer and refine it into a professionally presented document. Properly research areas that have proven problematic in the past so you can present buyers with a ready-made plan for addressing them. If you haven't got a business plan, don't shy away from the task of making one. It helps buyers to answer questions and to identify potential opportunities for any new owner. So are all leases, employment agreements, supplier agreements current, secure, transferable, and up to date? And are they available? Do you have copies? Check expiry dates and ensure all documentation is current and not nearing expiry. Check that supplier agreements and software agreements are able to be transferred and document the process for such transfer. Check that all legal documents are signed, completed, any addendums, renewals or updaters are all included with the originals. Now, to ensure that you are well prepared for sale, put yourself in the shoes of a buyer. Understand what it is that a buyer will be looking for in any due diligence investigation and make sure your business stacks up. But hang on, what will a typical buyer's due diligence look like? Well, luckily, it'll look like this. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.